Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. My name is, if you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Lyle. And this is my personal channel where I do vlogs, reviews, and anything else that happens to catch my fancy. And I'm mostly making this video to tell you that I'm not making videos. And now, I mostly specifically mean edited videos. Now, here's the thing. Now that there's more of you here, I do feel more enticed to make videos. But, to begin with, I haven't been in much of a mood lately to do all that extra work. And on top of that, I just don't have a lot of free time. Like, today's supposed to be my day off, but, you know, I got an email yesterday reminding me, oh yeah, you signed up for this thing. Like last month, you signed up for this thing that was going to be today. And sometimes I'll do this. I'll sign up for something. I'll sign up for okay, first and foremost, let's clarify something for those of you who aren't aware. I don't know if I've said this in depth. I signed up for a website called meetup.com where, okay, people they have events. You know, you sign up for different groups. They post events. And you can just go to them, you meet people, you do stuff. So whenever I say I'm going to a thing, it's like it's on Meetup. There's different groups in that city. You know, I can go to events, meet people. The hope is to eventually make friends. Hopefully, I don't know. I've met a lot of people. I am not good at really creating permanent attachments. In fact, the last job that I had, which I got fired from in 2024, that's the first job I've ever had where, hey, 2 years later, I am still talking to like a small handful of people that I used to work with. So like I've made actual friends for the first time like in my adult life, because for the vast majority of my life, social media has changed it somewhat, so I am still in contact with a lot of people that I used to not keep in contact with, but for the most part, yeah, I for the most part, every friend I ever had was a friend of convenience. It was like they were classmates, but then the school year ended and never heard or saw from them again. Whoever my best friends were the people that, hey, I just happen to have some classes with you every single year. There's nothing too deeply about this. I like you, we get along well, we live in the same neighborhood, we usually have classes together. There's not a lot of depth to it beyond that. You know, I've made friends at every job I've ever worked, but it's the second I leave that job, those friends disappear from my life. And it's not necessarily a choice per se, it's how it happens, you know? But I'm working on improving that, because I'm realizing I don't have high quality friendships that a lot of other people have, and that's why I joined Meetup. At least, put yourself out there, meet new people, try new things. And a lot of fun has definitely been had. But, have yet to really establish permanent friendships outside of like I said, the 3 people from my last job that I still talk to every day. And there's one person at my current job that he quit like last year. I still talk to him occasionally. So I'm working on that, on building friendships. So I'm going to meet up. I'm going to this event. It's a game night. There was another group I was a part of that did a regular game night, but the person who was in charge was like overwhelmed and tired, and so the game nights kind of faded away. And so there's another group that I've been part of but haven't actually gone to any meeting, mostly just because I have a lot of rules in place, not always intentionally, kind of like Like, for one thing, I don't want to have to travel too far. I don't have a car. Like, I take the bus. If it's like takes less than an hour to walk there, for 100% I'll go. If it's like more than an hour by bus, 100% not doing that. You know? So, hey, there are some things I'll go to and some things I won't. And so, I'm playing some games right now. Just, hey, I'm having fun. I want to enjoy my life. And so, yeah, that's that. I'm going to a meetup thing today. On my next day off, I'm visiting my mom because I promised I would. Haven't seen her since Christmas. And then my next day off after that, I'm doing a different separate meetup thing. I might tell you about them. But anyways, the point is, I don't actually have that much like free time. And by me, for free time, I don't want to do shit that I consider to be a chore if I am then gonna have to go and do something else that I may or may not enjoy. So, whether or not I make a video depends entirely on what my schedule looks like. And right now, it is unusually packed. So, yeah, that's what's happening. And so yeah, I got all this shit going on right now. And then after that, so well, I've just decided that for the month of February, I'm not doing any edited videos, but I might still make some videos just depending on if I feel like it. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see what's going on in my life. But the good news I can share is that when we get to March, I do have at least 2 videos planned. I've got another letters to my therapist, which once again, the plan is it for it to continue indefinitely because it's something I'm doing therapy wise for me anyways. And then if I have something that I feel like is worth sharing, I can make a video about it. I now have something that I feel is worth sharing, so that's a video I'll put up in March. And hey, we'll see how the rest of February and the beginning of March, we'll see how those all go. I might have something for you in April. Do I know for sure that I will? No. Do I know for sure that I won't? Also no. So yeah, we're playing this by ear. And then and then so yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also doing a forgotten 90s thing, hopefully. That's a forgotten 90s slash 2000s TV show. That is hopefully the plan. We will see if I actually go through with it. But that is the plan for now. Just because it's an ambitious enough thing that it takes time to do it correctly. And sometimes, depending on what's actually available or not, I end up having to change the script at times, like while I'm halfway through recording and editing. And, because I'll record it all, and then I'll gather resources. All those clips that you see, I gotta go find them and edit them. And then, I gotta and then I gotta edit all of that shit together with some music underneath and all this other shit, but like leveling volumes because these clips come from different sources, So, like I said, I don't know if I'll even feel like doing it once we get to that point next month, but so yeah, we'll see. It's all up in the air at the moment. It's all up in the air. And so, yeah, that's the plan. We'll see. And if I don't feel like doing that much effort, I might just go back to fanfiction. Cause like I have a Power Rangers thing, which part of me wants to do, cause like I want to share my things with the world, my passions. But also, I'm a completionist. There's nothing I hate more than the idea of starting something that I know for sure I'm never going to finish. And I don't know for sure that I can finish this because like the Power Rangers thing that I want to do. It's like a 10-year project, and so it's I don't know if I want to dedicate that much time, effort, and energy to something when there's no guarantee I'll be able to see it through to the end. And fuck. And so, yeah, it's one of those like, hey, I'm not saying I won't. I'm just definitely not guaranteeing I will ever go through with it. But I do have some Dragon Ball and X-Men fan fiction, which, hey, short, simple, easy to do. Like, fuck it, why not? Jesus, that's gonna be fun. And so, I'm doing live arena on what's it called? Uh, what is this game called? I forget. I talked about it before. Philip DeFranco's been doing well, he had been doing for a while the little advertisements for it. I started playing it like summer. I love it. I hate it. It's fun. It's also sucks at times. In general, games become a lot more fun to play when you play it for the fun of playing it. I've learned that sometimes it becomes nearly impossible to enjoy a game unless you can play it with the understanding that you are going to lose far more often than you win. Like this matchup I got right now, not in my favor. Possible that I could win? Maybe. Can I guarantee that? Definitely not. Sometimes in life you just gotta be okay with the fact that you're gonna get your ass kicked. You know, and that's hard for me because I definitely am a competitive person. I would strongly prefer to win if that's at all possible. But hey, I already got a character died before I even took my first turn. But there is some good news. Hey, I got Gamaran, and I just stole the team's every buff, every single buff. That's my fucking Yamaran's my favorite character because literally he just steals every single buff from my opponents, from all of them, and spreads them out over everything. Also, I unlocked Seal of the Drakes, and so boom, the character that died already back to life. No buffs on her, but even without those buffs, still one of the strongest characters in the game. Anyways, I feel like I should do more videos on this specific game. We'll see, but I also feel like there's enough Raid Shadow Legends. That's the name. I've seen enough people make videos on that, so I don't know that I feel the need to contribute. But hey, it's not like I don't have something to say. Some of the shit I have is even worth listening to, but also that's a fun thing. Like I can play Madden and let this thing on autoplay. But yeah, if you happen to play Raid Shadow Legends, like I know you don't always necessarily have a choice in what you get, but if Gamaran happens to come up, train the fuck out of that guy. Max him out, level 6, awakened, ascended, get him some elite gear, increase either accuracy or speed, or have stuff with increased cooldown, because man, this guy truly elite. Truly. Like, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, fan fiction. You know what's funny? A lot of fan fiction gets a bad rap in general, and I fully, completely understand that. There's been some really shitty fan fiction. For some reason, it's the shitty ones that get famous. I wish I understood why. I wish I had something to tell you. But, it's like the shittiest fan fiction ever made. That's the one that ends up being mainstream. However, I don't think fan fiction by its nature is inherently bad. In fact, I had a conversation once with my therapist. She asked me, like, why bother working on something that you have no plans to publish, something that's, not going to make you money, not going to make you famous. I'm like, fun? Like, fun is literally the most important thing. That should be the main purpose of doing the majority of things in life. Especially if you're not earning a paycheck from it. Like, you should try to just fucking enjoy it. And so, yeah, I killed someone. Can I keep him dead? Who knows? I don't. Maybe I. Nah. I was thinking, what if I could start doing some screenshots, show you some gameplay, but honestly, it's not worth it. Oh, also, another great bonus to Gamma Ran, he can block people from reviving. So when you kill someone, they fucking stay dead. Because there's a ton of characters that, they don't stay dead when you kill. There's a ton of characters that are capable of bringing characters back to life. But yeah, there are a handful of characters, including Gamma Ran, that, hey, when I kill someone, they stay dead. And that makes life a little bit easier. Anyways, ah, it's sometimes it's you don't do as well when you're paying attention to one thing and not the other. But like, since it's a lot easier to play one game at a time. I won't lie. And I've been talking for 20 minutes. That explains why my mouth is dry. Yeah, I stole all their buffs again. Ha ha ha. I'm playing on semi-auto. I'm turning auto on and off based on specific things. Because there are specific things that need to be done at specific times in order to really truly make this work. But for the most part, I can just pretty much leave it on auto. But there are specific moments in time where, okay, I need to press this button to make my life a little bit easier. But anyways, I'm very distracted today. Apologies. But yeah, I'm playing video games. I'm enjoying my life. Oh yeah, I was talking about fan fiction. Yeah, there's a lot of shitty fan fiction out there, but I think in general, for the most part, for some reason, the shittiest fan fictions are the ones that get published. But anyways, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. If you're asking yourself, hey, would he ever stream? The answer is no. Nothing against streaming in general. It's just not something I want to do. It doesn't sound like fun. It seems like such a hassle with all the setup, all the shit that you had to go through. It does not feel worth it to me. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah, no plans to ever do any streaming. But I'm gonna pause this for a second. I can't pause this one. I'm gonna pause that one. But anyways, yeah. So fan fiction, I don't know. It's a thing that is not inherently bad. In fact, it's a good way to practice your creativity because it's something that, hell, I didn't even realize I was doing this as a kid. But sometimes in life, just because I don't know. I have an abundance of imagination. Every TV show I have ever watched in my life, when I was a kid, Power Rangers, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, everything, literally just everything I watched, I would add myself as a character in that show. And it's hard creating an entire universe from scratch. So if you're getting into writing and you're having trouble figuring out where to begin, how to get started, that's the easiest thing you can do. Take someone else's established universe and just change something about it. You start learning about who you are as a storyteller. You start, figuring out how to create, And then with more practice and experience, you learn more about who you are as a person. You can start building your own worlds. But, so yeah, it's doing something from scratch, difficult. Very, very difficult. But, doing, just improving, I say lightly, because, it's hard to, I feel like I'm getting white hairs. I don't know, maybe it's just the lighting, or maybe I am really getting old. I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I had no stress in my life. But also, I'm too distracted today. Cause cause like some of my favorite things that have become their own things started off as fan fiction. Cause like I have an original superhero that I created originally. It was just a Spawn fan fiction. It was literally just me pretending to be Spawn. And then I added some extra powers, and then I took away some powers and made him more realistic, and now he's his own person. So, some of these battles drag on. This has been a 9.5 minute battle, and there's only one dead guy so far. Well, we've had three people die. Only one of them has stayed dead. But anyway, yeah, fan fiction I'd say inherently good, more good than evil. However, I fully understand the people who don't like it because there's been enough fan fiction throughout the years that has given us plenty of reason not to like it. But don't hate fan fiction itself. Hate the fact that the world sucks in a very specific way that only the shittiest fan fictions that never should have been made in the first place somehow get turned into hit books, which then get turned into hit movies, and life's just not fair. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I do have stuff coming to this channel. I'm not doing a single edited video until March, and then gonna try to make two. At least I try to do 2 or 3 a month when I do them. I said do, but and block. So now one more person who's permanently dead. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. Oh yeah, and I killed their reviver. So this match is over. It's just a matter of killing this last dude, and I still got my full team. So, anyways, yeah, I'm not doing any more edited videos for the month of March, and this next one should be a kill shot. Yay! I did it! I won! Victory is mine! So, anyways, uh, yeah, no, I might do some unedited videos, but it's kind of up to y'all. Is that something you're okay with me doing unedited videos, just being like, turn on the camera like this? Because I can do some unedited reviews real quickly because I've definitely had a plan in the back of my mind because I'm doing forgotten 90s and 2000s TV shows. I can do some 90s and 2000s TV shows and movies that are far less known, and it would be easier to get them to you if I didn't have to edit them. And I can try to rush script it so that, hey, here's a little 5 minute video talking about a 90s movie called Angus, which I plan to review because, for those who haven't heard the news, James Van Der Beek has unfortunately passed. It's sad for people who grew up in the 90s. He really catapulted to fame with Dawson's Creek and Varsity Blues. But he did a lot of work before then. There's a movie called Angus where he plays a small supporting role as a bully. I don't like any of you. Did I? What? Okay. Actually, since Of course. Knew it. Anyways, so yeah, that's a movie that I don't. Even though it's early '90s. Oh yeah, it also has the little girl from the first Jurassic Park movie. And anyways, it's a movie that I saw for the first time in my late 20s because my therapist recommended it to me. She thought it would be good for me to watch, and I did enjoy watching it. And I think I might have talked about it on this channel. I don't know. Let me look at that. I think I might have. If not, then I'll definitely do a review for that. If you're okay with it being unedited, then let it be unedited. And so I can have that up to you by the end of the week, maybe I say maybe. And so yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm too distracted. I shouldn't be making this video, but here it is. That's what's going on. So yeah, that's been this, whatever this is. I don't know. I've said a lot of words. Yeah, until the next time you see me in a video, whenever that happens to be, probably gonna be at least a week again. So yeah, until you see me, have a great day, week, month, year, however long it is.